Hey there, mute.
I did, but
It's like I'm doing a show with my mother. Hey, everybody.
No, are we live?
Yes, that's why I said, hey there, mute.
Well, what I do is I can't mute it till it gets going. So I go find
just like I
another
tell my
YouTube.
mother, go to any other YouTube video before we start, mute it.
I did, but it didn't, and I muted. But then all of a sudden there it was again. Hey, everybody.
What's going on, everybody? I don't even have an opening for a thrift haul. I guess I haven't done one in so long. I never even made an opening for it. So I thought, oh, that was crazy because I went to push the opening and I don't got one. All right. What is going on now? Oh, there's my other co-host. Where is she?
Hello, friends.
Beck, can you turn your phone the other way so it fills the screen?
Oh yeah, this way.
There we go. And so let's play the fun game of where's Becky right now? Where's Becky with the calm hair?
But she still got her cute giggle.
Unless, of course, you've moved to a much bigger house.
Well, I am downtown at one of the studios I work in. I'm out in the hallway because they're on air right now. So I'm trying to keep it quiet. I thought my earphones would work, but they are not working.
Can you bust in live on air? That'd be awesome.
There we go.
Jason's Thrift Haul live on the air.
Well, yeah. I'm coming to you live from downtown Austin.
And Becky gets fired.
All right, so I wanted Becky on because Becky's a ton of fun, and then Becky's like, "Oh my God, I got to work." Oh, Debbie popped out for a second, and I said, "Okay." And so Debbie said, "I can pop in if you need me," and Debbie's in the chat to pop up questions. So I said, I'm going to do a thrift haul because it was accidental. Ever had accidental thrifting, Becky?
Oh, yes. Every day.
Well, I wouldn't say every day, but my plan, my honey's been in Phoenix and she's coming home this week. And so my plan past Saturday was clean the house all day. Because when your spouse isn't there, you tend to live like a bachelor. Dishes are stacked up, laundry's undone, mustard's on your shirt you've worn for 4 days, that kind of thing, you know.
That's called me.
So
on a regular.
I'm like, all right, cool. And Thursday night in the Secret Beach, we were doing our guest expert of the month. Ginny was doing Christmas in July and talking to us all about stuff with Christmas dogs and cats. And when I have the guest expert, all I got to do is click next on the slide. So they're talking. I'm not doing much of anything. And so I do a little, cross-pollination of things to do. So I'm pushing next on the slide and I'm checking my email. And in my email, I see an auction already ending as we were doing the webinar of an auction that I bought the butlers at and much other stuff. So I thought, all right, I'll pop in and see what's there. Next thing I know, I've won 7 lots. I'm like,
God.
Whoops.
Oopsie.
Yeah. So Jenny's doing her thing. I'm winning 7 lots. And the reason I won 7 lots is because no one's bidding. And a lot of it was junk lots, but I could see the diamonds in the rough.
Mm-hmm.
And so the pickup was the next morning at like 10 o'clock. And so it was on the other side of town. It was right next to a Savers I haven't been to in 100 years and right next to a record store I hadn't been to 100 years. So, while I'm in the neighborhood, let's pick up some stuff there too. So when I had Nadine work up the artwork for me, I just kind of glanced at the things I knew that were going to be good, not thinking about the junk, and thought I'll probably make about $1,000. Well, today I added it all up. When I'm done, my sale should be about $4,756. When you take out fees and stuff, my profit is going to be about $4,000. I didn't want to go thrifting. I was cleaning the house.
Wow.
And because of 4 hours of being out, by the end, $4,000 in my pocket. So, yes, that is you, Ginny. Hello, Ginny. So what I wanted to do is show you the stuff I bought, why I bought it. There's anytime you do a thrift haul, it should be educational for the people watching, things that they don't know about. And I got something so amazing that my wife, Honey, hi, Danger Stacy. I'm going to pop her in here because it's going to be that age-old dilemma. Do we keep or do we sell? So when we get to that item, Stacy, I'll bring you back.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so let's get right to it. And like I said, no one's bidding. For instance, here is 2. Hold on, I gotta I got most things in my hand too, so I can show you guys. Here is 2 unopened 1984 Olympic stadium cushions, still in their plastic.
Wow.
Never been out. This has sat in someone's house since 1984 and never been touched.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I remember those Olympics.
It's always amazing when you find something unopened from 30, 40 years ago.
Right?
So I got 2 of them for $5. How
That's
could
so
you
cool.
not? How could you
Yeah.
not?
I would have punched you if you hadn't gotten those.
Okay, so there's a lot of 2, one different one, obviously, but used $20. So I feel unopened, I could probably get $20 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, $25 a piece. So I'm gonna go down and tell you all the prices too. So $5 for both, $25 a piece. So we are off and running. Hi, mommy. Okay, next up.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah. Now look at the price, everybody. $5. Like you have to bid. You have to say, screw clean your house. You got to bid.
Oh,
so
sure.
So here it is. Porthole nautical clock. All right. $5. Here's the last one that sold. Well, that was 2007. $76.
Wow.
Oh. Now that I'm gonna get $75 to $100 for that clock.
That's
no problem.
rad.
No problem. Now, a little tip for those of you who are new to this: if you look at that picture, they shine the brass up, nice and shiny. The brass on here definitely got patina.
Oh, leave the patina.
Yes,
always leave the patina.
Leave the patina because the buyer could shine it up if they so desire, but they can't put the patina back.
Exactly. We're going to take a little walk.
All right, let's go for a little walk. All right, and then my wife says, actually, we'll prop her in here. Coming in, honey. She goes, hey, I need to buy a toaster oven. She's told me that like 4 days ago, whatever. And I said, oh, okay. And then I'm bouncing through this auction, and there's this fancy Emerald Lagasse 9-in-1 oven, rotisserie, blah, 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 blah. And I got it I spent a little bit of money. I got it for $22.50. And they sell on average for about $60. So Stace, if you want it, I got it for you. It does need a little cleaning. It's not brand new, but it ain't disgusting.
We'll see.
Or you take our toaster oven and I'll use this. I don't care.
No, I'll check it out.
But it's nice, man. It's got that touch
When you
screen.
say it needs a little bit of cleaning, and my interpretation of a little bit of cleaning may be different.
Oh, trust me. It's just a little bit. Yeah, it's not much.
Like, do you need to throw it out, or do you need to use some Dawn dish soap on it?
Sabrina, I can't think of what the top of my head, off my top of my head, what it is, but Bridget will have it. So remind me later, and I will get it for you. But I'm going to put that in case Stacy doesn't want it. I can sell it for about $60. So I'm going to put it in the running total, obviously.
Nice.
Okay, thanks to my mother. Oh, okay. So then here's the first junk lot. Now, I paid $12.50 for all this junk. And in this lot, I'm just like, man, all right. I don't know where everything that's there, but $12.50 seems about right.
That's not junk. That's good stuff.
And then I put the both junk lots together, and this junk lot is everything sideways. So again,
I spy good stuff.
Again, I'm like, all right, cool, I got this, because this is the picture that caught my eye.
Yes.
And this lot, I paid $12.50. So I paid $25 for all this stuff. Now, there is a lot of junk. Another thing I'm going to teach you is don't be afraid to throw the junk out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try and squeeze the pennies out of crap, okay? So let's start with this. Thanks to my mother always finding these dumb bird things, this caught my eye.
I love the birds.
And I'm missing the top bird, but here it is.
How big is that thing?
Pretty big. Like here,
wow.
I can't even get in the whole shot wheeling backwards.
I keep looking because my guest is on TV right now, and I'm trying to keep an eye on the interview to see how long it's going to be.
No worries at all. You got to bounce, you bounce. Yes, dumb bird. So with the bonus bird, it sold for $75. So because I got the super long ones, I bet I could get $50.
Nice.
All right. Let me, I'm going to pop Stacy out here for a sec. And I'm also going to pop the screen out here.
Oh, hello.
So this is one of the things that I thought was just going to be junk.
Mm-mm.
And when I say junk, I don't mean like you bought it at the dollar store. I mean like, no one's going to care.
Like
So
it won't be worth much. Yeah.
yeah, it's an Indian elephant. It's an ashtray, and it is made in Japan, so it tells me it's vintage. But in me looking through the junk while loading it, I'm like, this can't be much.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
How much is it worth?
So the last one sold for $45. So there's $45 I wasn't even thinking was coming my way. That's the great thing about buying junk lots for $12.50.
Right, at least 45. I mean, you can always aim for higher with room for negotiation.
Yeah,
That's what that's about.
so that was a fun bonus.
All right. Oh, here, hold on a second. My light is done.
I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna bring Debbie in. This is like a rotating fun tonight. Okay, so this is a Chalkware piggy bank, and I can't find this dog anywhere. You're on mute, Debbie.
You brought me in, but you didn't unmute me.
If you mute yourself, I can't unmute you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Oh yeah. So I can't find this doggy anywhere, and it's adorbs. It's a bank.
Oh yes.
It's
Did you try Google Lens?
I didn't try Google Lens, but I did hunt through a lot of banks, and
wow.
I feel this is going to be in the range of the $20-$25 because it's gorgeous, it's vintage, and it's pink.
Yeah, it looks like the dolls that have the crosses for the eyes. What are those called?
By the way, yeah, we're gonna do Spot the Treasure, but I got so much to share with you guys. I just want to get it on. Everything's for sale except for like 2 things. So if there's something you want, let me know. I'll be happy to cut you a deal. All right. And then I thought, Deb, there's no way this is worth money.
Everything is worth something.
It's Mary Engelbreit.
Oh, that's a good name.
But it was something from the turn of the century. And typically you see those kind of things, you're like, that was a moment in time that is long past. And then, of course, I look it up. Oh, that's $35. Okay, again, $35 and a lot of junk I wasn't expecting. Boom. So those last 3 items, there's over $100 and stuff I wasn't even looking at.
And some people might just want it. They don't care about the date. They just like the item.
Yeah. And this one sells over and over and over and over. So this is that Mary Engelbreit piece is an easy sell.
Well, we noticed Jenny in the Secret Beach webinar on Christmas, she amazingly did for us a lot of ornaments with dates on them. And I was shocked because I always think, oh, people don't want that date anymore, but they do. I mean, it could have been a special date to them. Maybe they got married that night or proposed
or were worried that their computers were going to melt and never come back.
Oh gosh, I'll never forget that for the rest of my life.
Yeah, so Mary Engelbreit buy sell groups. All right, cool. All right, I think Becky is done. I'm going to take you out, Deb, and bring Beck in. Is that it?
Yes, I love that Mary Engelbreit thing, and yes, always pick up Mary Engelbreit. And I would look at a Mary Engelbreit, the collector groups on Facebook, because I sell a lot of stuff through them, and I actually sold like $150 worth of stuff, just 2 items, just a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
I didn't even bother with eBay.
All right, so here is why I grabbed the one junk lot, Becky, and I knew I could make money at $12.50. Actually, I'll take this screen off for a moment. I'll make me big and you big. Do you know what this is?
Oh God, what is it? It's I recognize it, but of course I'm having brain farts.
Now my mom knows because Mom and I drink this.
Is it rum?
No, it is owned by Bacardi right now. It's called Nautical Royale. It's a liqueur.
That's why. Okay.
And this would be the small size bottle that you would have gotten served on a plane to and from the Bahamas.
Oh, travel size.
Yeah. And they don't do this anymore this way, but here's the bottle. So it is the full bobby.
Oh, that's so cool.
So to show you what those sell for, and there's 2.
Mm-hmm.
$77. Now, for those of you who watch me on Thrift Hunters, you saw me find 2 of these in an antique store in Pittsburgh. So here is $160 in these 2 bottles. Now, what was weird was I picked up this box and I could feel the bottle. I picked up this box, I could feel a bottle, and then this one was laying next to it. And I'm like, oh, do I get a bonus bottle of this? No. So what was inside this box? The more modern bottle, and it's full. Yay!
Wow. So you get to keep that one.
Yeah, so Stacey and I will be drinking this one.
Finish it off.
This is so yummy. You can't get it in the States anymore. Bacardi bought it about 10 years ago. But yeah, what a bonus to find unopened liquor in a junk lot you bought.
For sure.
Yeah. So we are just cruising along. These 2 junk lots together were $25.
That's rad.
So if you find any Nassau Royale bottles, now they did make the full size, like you would buy rum or vodka or whatever, in the Bobby, and those will sell for big money too. So keep your eyes open for this bottle of any size.
Those are very cool. And that was in one of the auctions?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I saw it and I'm like, okay, I'll be getting that junk lot because I knew those would sell really well.
That's rad.
All right. And then what's next is I have it out of order. So this wiener dog has 0 markings on it. And I thought, well, what could this dumb thing be worth? It's $25.
What the hell?
And it sells for $25 over and over and over. And so it's called Hot Diggity Hot Dog.
That's cute.
Again, I wasn't looking at this. I thought I was going to throw this away. I'm like, oh, $25. I will be absolutely keeping that.
Or find a dog who wants it.
Yeah. And then this crystal clock, all in these junk lots.
That stuff adds up, man.
Oh, yeah. $20, price it a little bit higher, but still, this will be easy to pack. It's square if it's in a nice box, so nothing hard to pack there. Debbie does well with Hot Diggity Dogs. You see, I never even heard of it until I started doing my research, and that's the whole joy of buying junk lots. You have to learn a lot of extra stuff. Okay, so the next one, I can't find it in existence, Becky. So I had to bring up something else. So the Bonanza was a saloon here in Vegas back in the day. Here's an ashtray that sold for $8, and I have
Ooh.
I have 2 as I'm breaking them. I have 2 beer goblets with that
That's
logo.
rad.
Yeah. So I looked high and low. Beer goblet, beer glass. I couldn't find it anywhere. Nowhere.
So what do you think you're going to list them for?
So I wrote down $20 because it's not like the most sought after place. Now probably the pair.
Okay.
It's not the most sought after place, but again, it was just in the junk.
Sweet.
All right.
Man,
All right. So I did this on the tees, and I said I was ready to just throw this out. I wasn't even going to research this because I'm like, what is this crap?
Oh, that's a cute teapot.
So it's Andrea by Sadek.
Okay.
And I'm glad I didn't just chuck it out.
I bet they're sending.
Let me guess, it's going to be worth like $50.
No, not that much, but it's like a $20 item. And so if you buy a junk lot and all the stuff you thought was the junk is $20, $20.
Yeah.
That's easy. And again, although fragile, it's not real big. It'll fit in the
that's
7x7x6,
Okay. Yeah, that's an easy $20.
All right, what is next? Okay. So I didn't even notice this when I bid on the lot. And boom, look at all these political pins.
Oh, yes.
Into the little display case.
Those are cool.
And so what I did was I spent the time to go through every one. Some are worth $20, some are worth $2. And so here they all are. And if I took the time to sell them by themselves, it's $187.
Wow.
So with the case and the little stars and stripes background, I'm gonna throw it up for $200 and probably, if I get 150 or so, off it goes. One
There
shot.
you go.
I am not screwing around selling $2 pins.
No, thank you. No, that's a really good idea. And they're already displayed. So, I mean, who wouldn't want that?
Kathy, they did show it in the picture, but I just kind of looked past it. I didn't even really notice it because I was focused on liquor bottles.
Mhm.
So when I got it, I go, oh, I get that too? Oh, sweet.
That's really cool.
If this is right.
I like that.
Who's that talking next to you, by the way?
It's the guest. We're trying to figure. We have to do another early morning shot tomorrow, so that's why you're hearing her in the back. We wanted to double check and make sure she gets here at the right time. So I apologize, everyone.
Oh no, quite all right.
No,
At first, I was like, "Is that coming from me?" Oh, yeah.
No, it's coming from me, but not me.
Okay, so now this isn't junk.
Oh, thanks so much.
Ooh.
All right.
But I also wasn't sure if it was going to be anything anyone cared about.
The desk light. Oh,
So they're called banker's lights,
oh yeah.
and so it's old. You can tell by the plug; it's an older plug. And then when I kept trying to figure out a price to share with you guys, the one thing I kept noticing is every one of them had one light, and this one has two. And so one of them works, so I know the whole lamp works, but the one light's burnt out. And so I'm like, okay, to get an actual accurate dollar figure, I got to find the one with two lights. And I did, finally, after much looking, because everyone seems to have only one light. And so that sold for $37. Again, I wasn't looking at the lamp going, I need that lamp. So, boom.
That's cool, though. That's really cool.
And then the thing I thought would be cool and worth a lot of money is this car.
Oh, that is rad.
So the lights pop up.
And I love the color.
It has seat belts that lock in. It has a key that comes out. The glove box opens. And the coolest part is the back opens up. And this is a pool you can fill with water, and that's the dance floor.
Oh, my Lord.
And then when you push the gear shift, it turns the headlights on, and they're black lights. And the dolls that come with this, when you put them in front of the black light, their sunglasses change color.
Sweet. Did you get the dolls that come with them?
So
Please tell me
no
you
dolls,
got.
no accessories. And you can buy it in the box for $15. So it's not exciting. However, Stacey and I are going to have a garage sale coming up. So this will be a good $10 item in the garage sale.
For sure.
Some little girl will want that for $10. For sure.
Hell, I want that for $10.
All right. Okay. Whole stack of collectible plates. Now, most of them are kind of worthless, but you should look up every one because you never know when. So although this one is the same. So here are the Mormon temples around the world, with the biggest one being Salt Lake City. And, $13 isn't a high price, but if you look, it's from 2007, and no one has sold this plate since then.
Wow.
So
nobody cares about the temples in Salt Lake.
So I'm going to throw it for $30 because no one seemed to have had this specific plate of all the temples. So I'm going to throw that up for $30.
Sweet.
And then,
Oh,
I mean,
that's
who would have thought a
adorable.
Holly Hobby plate would be worth $15? If I get $20 out of it, I will sell things for $20. Absolutely.
Heck yeah. Super cute. I mean, it's weird. Like some Holly Hobby stuff will sell well, and other stuff I can't get rid of.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, on the other end of it, I got these with different flowers on it. They ain't worth squadoosh. I got Happy Mother's Day 1976.
Oh yeah, I've come across that plate.
Bicentennial, not worth anything. London, not worth anything. So those will all go in the garage sale. Someone wants to give me like $1.50. I'm like, cool, take it.
There you go.
Because I will have made my money 1,000 times over. And so you give me $1 for any of this junk at a garage sale, I'll be ecstatic.
No crap.
All right.
I love it.
All right. So the next one is a little tiny pin. Oh, there it is.
Little baby tiny pin. Ooh, what is
It is the Lions Club 33rd International Convention in 2000 in Honolulu. And again, I thought, that's probably not worth anything. Oh, wrong. $21.
Sweet.
And the fan opens and closes. That's what
That's
the
so
cool part of
cool. I had a little fan like that, but it was not attached to anything. So it's worthless, I think, by itself because I had no idea what it went to.
And then I kept opening things that had a lot of pins in them. This is all bowling pins.
Mm.
The woman bowler. And so nothing exciting by itself, but lots of bowling pins. Oh, oops, I'm jumping ahead. Sell pretty well. So I'm going to sell the whole lot for about $10.
Sweet.
And I am not one to care about a trivet.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought, oh, this has got to be junk. Nope. Is it
Not
gold?
so much.
I don't think it's real gold, Jenny. But I will definitely do some more research. $18 for this dumb trivet.
That's cute. It kind of looks, oh, it's a little cottage, but it almost looked for a second like one of the San Francisco houses.
Yeah. The painted ladies. But, again, so easy to ship. Bubble wrap in a thin box.
Heck yeah.
Ship. So I'll take that $18. Absolutely.
All day, every day.
Okay. And then these, I thought, okay. Okay. So after everything has been worth good money, I'm like, these had to be worth nothing. These things.
Oh, no, there were some.
Yeah. So they are, again, it's fun to learn new stuff.
Let me see about what are they from?
They're from New Zealand. They're called Ancona hen figures, and a pair in a different color sold for $35. So here's our $40.
Those are so cute.
Now, let's talk about some of the duds because there's plenty of duds. This says 24 karat gold plated. I'm like, I've struck it rich. People are selling this for 99 cents on eBay.
Oh, for crying out loud.
You know how shit the gold plating has to be?
What even is it?
I don't know what goes in this little skinny thing. Is 2 flowers. I have no idea.
It looks like a Demogorgon from Stranger Things. What's going on?
You see 24 karat gold, you're like, I've struck it rich.
You would
buy it for
think.
99 cents on eBay. I haven't struck nothing.
Crying out loud.
And
You struck out. That's what you did.
Other fun things. Yeah. So this is where you just got to realize it's trash. So Cinderella, no hand, no fingers.
I don't even want to know where she lost that hand.
Madam Alexander, Roaring 20s bride, no arm.
No thanks.
Now, however, I am thinking about marketing to people who have one arm.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, this arm's pretty clean. So,
all right, new ideas. Here we go.
So that's my thoughts.
Well, you could do that with the Cinderella too.
Yeah. And then things I didn't put in the total yet because I couldn't find them, although I know they could be worth some money. This is a pretty substantial decanter. Cut glass. There's no brand or label on it, but it's pretty decent.
I like that.
I'm sure it's worth some money. I didn't put it in my totals because I couldn't find it. And so it's got the little flowers.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
And
it's etched in there.
It's holding some very old, very moldy potpourri.
This
sucker has got to weigh a good 10, 15 pounds. It is so solid.
Very solid. Oh, but it's pretty. It's a pretty design.
Yeah. So again, these are two things that I know I'll sell, but they aren't in the total. If you need a giraffe with one ear, I got that.
What?
I got darky things like this, say little thin wood that they make pictures out of.
Nice.
So don't worry about the junky stuff. But hey, if you're gonna have a garage sale, throw it in. Okay. So back to the norm. Oh, and then the one last thing from the junk lots was this bottle stopper. It's called Chief Stinky Foot.
Oh, how cute is that?
And one just sold for $22. I got the tag on it.
Oh, nice.
So again, easy, small, easy to ship. Another $20 bill.
For sure.
All right. And then lastly, shaboom. Where is it? Hold please. Is this vintage Levi USA Sherpa jean jacket circa 1980s.
Very cool.
So I paid $25 for it. There we go. And someone just sold it
Nice.
for 70, but they're selling for 70 in the dead middle of July.
Mm-hmm.
And people
So-
aren't pricing them for wintertime or late fall. And so I'm going to price mine higher and probably hopefully hit for 100. Everyone else is selling 50 to 70. I'm going for 100, and I can wait till it gets cold.
Very cool.
Zoe's going to have a lot to clean up. Okay, and then I bought this DVD lot for $750. Most DVDs are worthless, and I could see that in here was mostly worthless, but I figured out a plan. So it had the Aliens box set. It had sealed the Christmas shoes with Rob Lowe.
Ooh, cute. I liked that movie.
And then Lawrence Welk, God Bless America, sealed.
Oh,
And
nice.
so $750 for all of them. And Christmas shoes sold used for $6. So I can get a little bit more for it new. Alien sold for $12. And Lawrence Welk sold for $12. And this person sold 5 of them.
Wahoo! Hey.
So that's more than made my money right there. But what I'll do is I'll take them all to the record store. Whatever they take, cool. And then the rest will go in the garage sale, 50 cents a piece.
There you go. Thank you, boys.
Yep. All right. Okay. And then the last piece of that auction, oh, I didn't have it up, was a art lot. Let me see what I paid for the art lot. $5 for 10 pieces of art, 9 pieces of art. And I bought it for all one reason. We'll get to the one reason in a second. Okay, so this is called Return to Autumn, and it is autographed and numbered. It looks like it says Jack Richard. It's 221 and 250. Can't find this picture anywhere. And as you can see, the frame took a shit, so I'm just going to sell just the art.
Nice.
And
Well, it would be easier to ship that way too.
Yeah, I put $20 on it.
Nice.
Here's a piece of wine art that you would bought at like the home goods store or whatever. But the original price is on the back of $40.
For crying out loud.
Yeah. So that's something I'm like, I'd get $10-15 for that. Now this next
At least.
This next one is the one I'm excited about because I've never heard of Michael Fatali.
Mm-hmm.
He's a photographer that works with light a lot. And the cool thing is, which I didn't realize right away, this is his signature right here.
Oh, he signed it.
I didn't realize it right away. And
Very
so,
cool.
digging through eBay, digging through WorthPoint, digging through Terapeak, I can't find this piece. But here's another kind of similar piece sold for $51. But this one is way bigger. And so I'm going to get to about $75 for that. Again, don't forget, I got all these pieces of art for $5. No one's paying attention to this auction. So this is the Santa Fe Chamber Music Festival. Sounds a little more boring than, say, Lollapalooza, maybe. It was the Silver Jubilee and 1972, 1997. And there's the poster, unframed, unmatted for $35. And it just sold in April.
Wow.
So framed and matted, I'm going to go for $50.
Sweet.
This puzzle, I can't find anywhere. I mean, obviously the signature of the artist, because it's coral and fish and it's a round puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's important. He takes up a lot of the puzzle. Can't find it anywhere. So,
Does it say Simpson?
Yeah. And so when you try and Google Simpson puzzle, all you get is the Simpsons.
Oh my God. Donuts. Oh.
Yes, we know, Lisa, you'd rather go to the Chamber Music Festival. So,
We know,
I don't know.
Lisa.
I put $5 on the worth of this puzzle. And then this is Pat Ford. And these are quails. 1981 originally, and they must have made a new, bigger print of it. And then Pat signed it. I'm not sure if Pat's a man or a woman. But there's the original print that sold for $30. So here's a much bigger version with this gargantuan framey thingy, you know.
Yes.
So I think I can get at least $40-50 for that. And
that's
then
gorgeous.
The whole reason I bought this lot for $5. Here, let me make me big, you small. There we go. I bought it. Actually, I'll bring my honey on too, because I bought it for my honey for our Phoenix place. Look at that black velvet.
Ooh. I like that.
So I got all that art for $5, and all I wanted was this piece for $5. What do you think, hon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Is that a keeper? Is that a keeper, Stacy?
I would say that.
That is a keeper. All right, and then I'm going to tell the story, but I'm going to tell the story and then leave you hanging like a tease.
Okay.
I'm standing in the room because, and of course, my luck, I'm all by myself loading all this crap up, and all my stuff was upstairs. You know, it was a hot day in Vegas. I'm loading all up, and I see this sitting on the table, and I leaf through it, and it's absolutely amazing. And I said to the guy, I go, I don't remember that in the auction. He goes, that was in last week's auction. Woman never picked it up. She abandoned it. You want it? And I was going to throw him a 20 spot. He goes, hey, you can just take it for free.
Okay.
And it's amazing, but you're going to have to stay tuned to see what's in it because of all this shit. This is the coolest thing.
Nice.
So,
After the break.
okay, so that's it. That is the haul. I paid $70 for all that stuff, and the total will be $1,506.
That's rad.
And
Just from the junk.
Yeah, and I don't got the decanter. I don't got the, so, it'll be a nice $1,500.
I love the little men are the best things so far, I think. Plus the Aunt Mary Englebright, because I love Mary Englebright, and I never pass her stuff up ever.
I mean, I know the name, but because I saw the Millennium 2000, I almost didn't look it up. I was like, whatever. Oh, yes. So people are guessing what's in the book. Celebrity pictures? No. Concert tickets? No. I could give you all. So we got 100 people live. I could give you all 1,000 guesses and no one would get to it. But it's absolutely amazeballs.
Nice. I can't wait to hear what it is.
But wait, there's more. Okay. So I scoot out of there and I go to Savers. And this is where Stacey's about to come in. And I'm like, all right, what's happening at Savers? And so what do I got first here? Okay. So the first thing I pick up in my size, but not a breathable material, so I will not be wearing it because I'm a big fella and I live in Vegas, is a 3X Cruise on Rum shirt.
Oh, that's cool.
Embroidered, and the rest of it just gray. But it was $4, and I can definitely get at least $30 for this shirt. But I'll do it that way.
Nice.
And then I find these. Now, I have never, ever had a job, Becky, where I had to wear work clothing like extra, like fire retardant, anything like that. I have not had to wear safety clothing ever in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime you see anything hanging at a thrift store, the tag sticking out, no matter what section it is, whether you have kids or not, stop and look. If it's new with tags, stop and look. But these pants end up being $8. And I don't even know how to pronounce the brand, but it looks like it's Blocklotter because it's got a little thing over the A and then the double thing over the other A. So who knows?
Okay. That means it's probably German or Swedish or something.
Yeah, so they make a lot of workwear. This one has the built-in where you put your ID right here,
Oh, those are
pockets and stuff.
okay.
So two pair of those.
Mm-hmm. And they both have the tags?
Yes, and they both have the tags. And I couldn't find that exact cut. Oh, real quick. If I want, I couldn't find a black velvet with like a whole scene, but this was kind of similar. So if I wanted to sell that, I'd probably get $50 for it.
That's cute.
But here's some of the other pants new with tags. $42, $45.
Nice.
So $8 are going to be about the $45 range. Two of the same color, same size, easy peasy.
Yeah.
I'll do a multi-quantity listing of 2 in case someone needs it.
Very cool.
Hawaiian ephemera, good guess, but no. Postcards, no. Oh, yes, give us a thumbs up. There's Swoop. Thanks. Is the book hollowed out and have tons of cash inside? No, but good guess. I'll give you a clue. Cocaine is your clue. Look at that. Cocaine is your clue.
Oh,
all right.
Lord Almighty.
So next up is, and this is where I told Lisa, I said, God, I bought something Canadian I can't find anywhere. So here's a full safety coverall suit. And it looks just like that. Kind of.
Nice.
And so this is a different brand, but same kind of suit. So this suit just sold for $70 new without tags. I would say this is like new. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the brand is Canadian. And when I was searching for it, it's like no one ever sold it. I'm like, how could that be? So here's the brand. It is, won't break nothing. white bear workwear.
Hmm.
Now, what you do when you find stuff like this, to make your listing, just go to the website, and there it is. It is the 9-ounce Westech Ultra Soft Unlined Summer Coveralls. Just copy and paste all that. Boom, your listing's done. Take your own picture. Don't steal that dude picture, but that's all your information. That's what people need to see. So boom, you're done.
That's rad.
These were $12, and I'll sell them for about $50 each.
Nice.
I have 2 of them.
Sweet.
All right. Now we're up to the thing that I'm like, get out of here. This was like, thank God I went out thrifting, because you find that one thing that blows you away. Before we get to that,
you bowled me over.
I got to pause to tell you 3 things from the junk lot. All right, I'm going to hang this in my office because it's epic. The party starts when I walk in.
Hell yeah, it does.
And then buried in the junk lot.
Oh, I like that. That's cute.
And then buried in the junk lot.
Ooh, cute.
Tiki pepper shaker from the Luau in Beverly Hills.
I like it.
Okay. All right. We had, yeah, I wish. Wait. Oh, yeah, cocaine. Yeah. Good guess.
Pharmaceutical encyclopedia.
All right. So I teased you with a blue box and put the picture in the group, me next to it. The item's almost as tall as me. I said, hey, Zoe, get in the picture so we have scale. And then I looked at the item. I go, oh, it's about as tall as me. I'll stand in the picture for scale. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, for $12 whole, bam!
What?
And as you can see, it lights up.
Are those shells?
Yep. So those are cowrie shells, all macrame together.
Oh,
so if you remember from my mom,
stars.
she's found some of these big ones. I cannot find one this size with this amount of shells anywhere on eBay, on WorthPoint, on Terapeak.
That is so freaking cool.
$12 at Savers.
Yeah, holy shnikes.
What do you think?
That is rad.
How much could you sell it for?
200-ish, probably. It's gone.
Well, I mean, it's fine. Where would we put it?
It's looking really nice in the office right now.
Next to the velvet painting you're gonna keep.
I couldn't find a regular extension cord, so I got the industrial strength extension cord. But the cool thing was, it was all sitting down on top of itself, so it was only about that thick.
Yeah.
And I've already kind of walked past where it was, and I just happened to look behind me. I go, oh shit! I picked it up. Cash is easier to dust.
That is true.
And as I put in the cart, I heard something hit the floor. The light structure that has the 3 light bulbs in it was inside of it, had fallen out. So luckily I heard it hit the floor, because that was all part of it too. So $12, and it'll turn into about $200. So I spent $51 at Savers. It'll turn into about $410.
Sweet.
We'll see. It's very cool when I see it in person, but I would think sell it.
My mom's actually glamping with her girlfriends up in the Fingers Lakes up in New York State.
Fun.
Honey wants me to sell it. Absolutely. And I caught shit for wearing socks with my Crocs. Crocs aren't really sandals, I would argue.
They are not.
I had worked out and I always lotion up my feet to keep them soft. And so I didn't shower. I wasn't ready from working out to the office. So I'm like, I'll just throw my Crocs on. But if you've never seen these before, the bigger the better. Crazy money. I mean, I might be able to get $250 out of this.
Yeah, always let's tie and let it fly. And just that, because that just leaves you room for negotiation. So you get the price that you actually want.
And the thing with this one is, I forgive you. I forgive myself. You can't take it in your photo studio. You have to find the one hook in your ceiling, hang it up. It doesn't matter what's around it, and take the shot, because it has to be hanging. Has to be. And so perfect corner. I'll come back when it's dark and take it all lit up, and I'll make it look way more moody.
Set the mood for the sale.
Yep. All right, babe. I'm taking you out since you don't want it. See you, honey.
All right. Can I leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, Stacey.
Go take a nap.
Bye. Everybody, I'm taking a nap.
Bye, hon. All right, so we're doing good. We've picked up all our junk. We've hit a savers, and now we're working towards home. Now I got to backpedal a little bit because on the way out, every time I work through a collection of CDs, Becky, I take all the shit and I just pile them up until they fill an entire mail tub.
Mm-hmm. And then I go buy it.
Well, hey, if you want to give me the money, that's fine. One of the record stores I shop at moved. They were 4.5 miles from me, and now they're 1.5 miles from me. I mean, it's so convenient.
Oh, man.
4.5 is not inconvenient, but 1.5 miles, I can be there, drop off a load, and be back home in 10 minutes.
That's just a hop and a skip. It's not even a jump.
Yeah. So I dropped off a full mail tub of CDs that I wouldn't sell for $2 online.
Mm-hmm.
They're crap, but they always give me money for crap. It doesn't have to be a ton. I mean, if it is a ton, great. But I knew I was going to run these errands and then I'll end up coming home. And so I said, take this tub. So now I'm done with savers. I think I grabbed a little lunch and I headed over to a record store, same chain, just the one on that side of town.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked up some things. All right, I'll show you what I picked up and then what I sell. I can sell on 3 platforms: eBay, Amazon, and Discogs for my music. I mean, I can sell on others, but those are my main. So Garth Brooks, The Hits. This used to be a hot commodity on CD because oddly it used to be scarce. It's not scarce anymore, but I go, geez, I've never seen it on cassette. They charged me $2. If I sold it on Discogs, it'd be $2. If I sold it on eBay, it'd be $8. But if I sold it on Amazon, it is $35.
Wow.
Yeah. So that is the joys of selling on Amazon. Yes, Becky, Heat Miser has showed up.
It's been a long, frustrating day. Even my hair was frustrated. Like, this is bullshit.
All right.
Oh
The
my
Beauty
God.
of the Beast TV thingamajiggy of Love and Hope.
That looks like my cat, Mr. Pappy.
So apparently, this was $30 someplace a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
So they charged me $3. On eBay, there's a bunch that don't sell. On Discogs, $2. On Amazon, $30.
Nice.
Dixie Chicks Fly, their big breakout record. They charge $3. eBay $7, Amazon $19, Discogs $3. NXS Greatest Hits $6, eBay $10, Amazon $17, Discogs $4. Now I love when I buy something and the clerk goes, "Oh man, this was $1."
Nice.
This Journey cassette Evolution was $1, and she goes, "That's mispriced." I go, "I know." So it'll sell for $2 on eBay and Discogs, but $17 on Amazon.
Nice.
And finally, 2 Who albums on 1 cassette, the Who by Numbers and Meaty Beady Big and Bouncy. They charge $3. I'm gonna sell it on eBay for $12. Okay.
Excellent.
So I love when I pull out awesome cassettes.
For sure. That's a good haul. That's a good little music haul.
Well, just wait for the magic, because here comes the magic.
Magic.
And then I pull out this AFI record. Now, AFI, for those you don't know, is the douchiest band on the planet. I did an in-store with AFI back when I worked at Tower in the early 2000s. And back then, new music came out on Tuesday. So I was a night manager on Monday. We would close at 11:59 p.m., reopen at 12:01 a.m. And almost every Monday, we would have an artist signing their music or having a little show. And I would never get out of work till like 3, 4 a.m. So if this album, Becky, comes out and they're doing an in-store and it's like 3:30 and they're talking to their fans and everyone else is done buying stuff. I'm like, all right, get out.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking to our fans. I don't give a fuck. Get out.
Take them
Talk in the parking lot. And when they got there, they go, "Where's our vegan platter?" I go, "It's midnight. Shut up. Sit down and sign autographs."
Take them to IHOP and order some cheese fries like everybody else does.
So I paid $26. This is a re-release of the record, and it's on this cool gray marble vinyl.
Oh, that's cool.
So this sells on eBay for $35, Discogs for $65, and Amazon for $85. And
Nice.
I paid $25 for it.
Will you list on all 3 platforms, or will you just pick one?
I just have it on Amazon for now. Now this is where it goes stratosphere. I'm like, I don't know this Rolling Stones from the Vault album. I've never even seen it before. And it said LP DVD. And I'm like, what?
What?
So when you open up the gatefold, There's the DVD right there. Okay.
OMG.
So at first I thought, oh, the DVD's missing, thinking it would be in, a case.
Uh-huh.
So things I've taught in my webinar is you have frequent shopper cards that get you discounts. So this said $55, but I used one of my discounts and I got it for $27.50.
Nice.
It sells on eBay for $80, Discogs for $80, and Amazon for $200.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Now my day is like boom. And while I'm ringing out, my phone rings. It's the other Zia Records going, hey, your trade's ready. I'm like crazy that the timing that they called me when I'm standing in the other Zia.
Yeah, that's kind of awesome.
Yeah. All right. So at Zia, at the first Zia, I spent $71 and it'll be turning to $415.
Nice.
Okay. So last Zia, I show up. They took 92 pieces of crap and gave me $75. Now, yes, it's less than $1 a piece, but it's 92 pieces of crap.
Yeah.
You know, it's like your Josh Groban's, your Peter Cetera's, all fine singers, but CDs that everyone has, so they're not worth anything. There's not worth the time. And so when she said $75, I'm like, sweet.
Okay.
So, it was a hot day. I was upstairs in a house loading, and I only find one record, and the band I don't even know. They're called Surgery, and this is called Shimmer, and there's the cover.
Oh, that's cute.
And there's the back. And we listen to them. They're fine. They're not nothing exciting. But I paid $25 for this, and it'll sell for about $55.
Nice. Artwork alone.
And then I'm done, Beck. I'm out. I'm exhausted. It's time for a nap. It's a hot Saturday afternoon. I have just bought, $240 worth of stuff, and I'm going to make about $4,000. I got to go home. So I'm walking the ring out, and there's only one clerk ringing out, and he's ringing out a woman who's buying posters. So the clerk, all he's doing is just rolling posters.
Mm-hmm.
And behind the clerks, they have rare records for sale. And so I'm way too close to the woman ringing out. I'm like this close. I'm like
looking at the stuff. Well,
I'm
for
not,
sure.
I'm not trying to be in her space, but I'm trying to see, okay, while I'm waiting, is there anything else I need to buy off the wall? And now a guy is behind me, and then two other people are coming in line, and the kid rolling posters goes, oh shit. Hey, Joe, John, can you help me at the counter? Okay. So if he doesn't call those guys, I'm going to ring out with the guy rolling posters, and I wouldn't find these two things that I found while I'm ringing out with Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So Joe gets to his register and goes, okay, next. And the idiot behind me puts his stuff on the counter, knowing full well I'm next.
But you're next.
So
Jeez.
I just don't say anything. I just kind of glare down at him, and I put this record on the counter. While Joe's ringing me out, again, if I'm not at his station, I don't look behind. Hold, please.
What did you find?
I don't look behind the Slim Jims on the counter at a record store and see two vintage tiki mugs sitting there.
Oh God, yes, tiki mugs.
It was like I was in a cartoon. I did one of these. What is that? Why are these hiding behind the Slim Jims? Now, they look like they're a little bit out, but I'd already grabbed them and I put them back to take the picture. They were flat against that black wall there.
You never would have seen them.
They were so hidden by the Slim Jims. I'm like, see, kids, you can find tiki mugs anywhere.
And that's why you snap into a Slim Jim. So
this is from Tiki Farm 2001. They started in 2000, so one of their earlier mugs.
Those are so cool.
It's called Monster Mark, and it was $10. Sells for about $20, give or take.
Love it.
And this one is 2017, and the dude whose initials these are, and I forget his name, his initials are EA, he commissioned this. Mm-hmm. And so no one knows how to market it and sell it, but I do, and I'll get about what I figured out. I'll get about $25-$30 for it.
That's not bad.
So there I spent $48, it'll be about $100.
Very cool.
The fact that there were, if I only would have got this, I probably wouldn't even talked about that stop because it's not that exciting. One record, big deal. The fact that there's tiki mugs, because there's plenty of people who go, I never find them. It's not where you think you're going to find them. You're never going to think you're going to find them at a used record store behind the Slim Jims. Never.
Mm-hmm.
Never
You
in
get-
a million years.
You get a snack and a cool drink to glass to drink out of. I kind of
Absolutely.
love it.
We don't have lottery here in Nevada, Jenny. The casinos would never allow the lottery to be here because it would take away from their profits. Okay. Who has been hanging around waiting to see what's in the photo album? Yes.
What?
You are funny, Angelique. Is it Tiki? Okay. All right. Last guesses. We'll go one more quick round of guesses. This photo album is full.
Oh,
It is
wow.
full of stuff. What's in this photo album?
Postcards?
No postcards.
Baseball cards?
While we're waiting for guesses, I forgot to tell you, on the hanging seashell thing, I found this. So it was $15 at Savers. I had a discount, so it was $12. And it was at Deseret Industries for $15 at some point too. So someone bought it, never took the tag off, dropped it back off at Savers.
Wow.
Vinyl, like records, that would be awful small records. El Chapo memorabilia. Okay, see, Ginny's remembering the cocaine. The rest of you, see, Lisa's remembering the cocaine part. Those of you who aren't guessing anything to do with cocaine, you are not in the right area. Yes, it's just actually cocaine. All right. So I see this back and I go, hey, that wasn't in the auction. He goes, oh, it's last week. Somebody bought and then was fascinated with John Delorean getting arrested.
Oh.
So this is like an early scrapbook. And so it says, he said, I made the album for me, but we all know the car was made for him. D, I love you. I also like your car. Bev, winter of 82. And so it's filled with DeLorean trial. The bottom line, busted DeLorean, shattered dream. So here's the whole article from Time. Okay.
Wow.
All right. So we'll keep on crew the article from Time. Okay. Los Angeles Times articles about his $27 million drug case. A lot of Doonesbury cartoons about him.
Those are fun.
I don't know what another article. I don't know where that's from. So more articles from different newspapers. I don't know. Would have ever guessed that because it's a one of a kind. The wives who dress for acquittal, talking about DeLorean's wife and what she wears in court.
Wow.
More Doonesbury cartoons. Oh, letters to the editor back when you used to do that and write to the magazine from Time Magazine about the article that we just saw the article.
Oh my gosh.
All right. People Magazine, cocaine destroys the DeLorean dream. Oh, and a whole Doonesbury panel.
Nice. Now, is that the full magazine or is it just the cover?
It's the cover and the article.
Just the cover. Okay.
Okay, so there's the whole People article. Okay, here's where it gets good. He became part of the DeLorean Motor Club of America club. Look at the 2 return labels on these envelopes. Awesome. Can't find these envelopes for sale anywhere.
That's rad.
So that's money right there. And envelopes cost 20 cents to mail this.
Wow.
Remember the good old days, Beck?
Back in the good old days when 20 cents would buy you something.
Mail cost you 2 dimes. Dear DeLorean enthusiasts, all about joining the club because they now own a DeLorean.
Wow.
Typed letters. Remember typed letters?
Oh, yes.
All right.
I love typed letters.
All right. So we're cruising along still. A lot more Doonesbury.
Man, they love Doonesbury and DeLorean.
All right.
Cocaine.
There's their bill of sale for the DeLorean they bought. There's the pamphlet that comes with it. How DeLorean dashed his dream. So another magazine article cut out and photocopied.
Jeez.
Some glossy photos, more newspaper articles. And then apparently they had a magazine at one point because there was an issue of DeLorean World.
Wow.
And more taking the case to court. Do clothes really affect the verdict? What happened? The true story of DeLorean. More newspaper articles. And then a pamphlet for DeLorean specialists if you need work done on your car. I mean, a flyer. So they work on specifically DeLoreans.
So when if you need to go back in time or anything, you can...
And then it finishes out with a few more articles. And I found this little. You behave over there. I found this little MASH 4077 thing in here. I'm like, what's that doing in there?
Nice.
So it says June 83. On a Father's Day you're going to miss, we would like to give you this. Lots of love. So apparently I think they put this together with Bev and the kids. So there it is. There is a whole DeLorean photo album. And it's one of a kind. You'll never see anything else like that,
I've never seen a DeLorean envelope. That's amazing. Are you going to sell it all together, or are you going to part it out a little bit?
At first I was thinking about parting it out, but then I thought, okay, the newspaper articles wouldn't be worth that much. So it's the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the whole kit and caboodle. And this is where a video will come in handy. Now, videos only are allowed to be about 30 seconds. So what I'll have Zoe do is just flip each page. And then I'll just zoom it. I'll increase the speed till it gets to 30 seconds. So, of course, we'll have 12 pictures, but we'll definitely have a good video of flipping through it. And so I think I'm going to put it up at auction starting at $199.
Very cool.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Brian. I almost forgot that. DeLoreans are back. They're back as an electric car. So there's new interest in DeLoreans. And here I have the whole kit and caboodle put together from 82 and 83 of all the trial.
That's very cool. That's a really good piece of memorabilia you've got.
And don't forget, it was free.
I love free.
Because I've made, I picked up stuff from this guy for like 5 different auctions now. And so we have a little bit of a rapport and we talk a little bit. And, so I was going to offer him $20, but when he told me I could just take it, like it was already paid for, she abandoned it, just take it. And I almost got greedy. I'm like, oh, what else did she abandon?
Right.
Well,
don't push your luck though.
But it was hot. I got plenty. Just to take this, I was like, oh, that's amazing. I'll absolutely take that. So
it was all worth the sweat and going out and having a dirty house.
Next time you think you're going to clean your house and you see that auction's happening, don't hesitate. Because here is, to go over the numbers again real quick, all of this was $240, and when the sales are all done, should be somewhere around $4,800.
Damn.
And now that I got it kind of all worked up with prices, it'll be pretty easy for Zoe to do most of this because I got the links, I've got the prices, so all she's got to do is copy and paste, and we can just start knocking them out.
I love it. I need to get Mr. Pappy trained on. I don't think he'll work for me anymore, though. I scared him today.
So thank you all for tuning in. Don't be afraid to buy junk lots. Do your research, learn new things. I mean, Mary Engelbright's name was in my brain, but now it's in my brain. Now that I found something that specifically I didn't go looking for, I'm going to get about $35-$40 for it. It'll be in my brain. It'll be always now in my brain. Yes.
Yeah.
Smell of money.
Yes. And
free booze. Free booze.
Yes, free booze. Free booze and DeLorean cocaine.
I wish there was a camera in here when I opened the box and I went, well, what's in the box? And I slid out the bottle full. I'm like, yay! Because it's a booze you just can't get. And so, yay!
Hooray!
Is what auction over? The auction where I picked up stuff? Yeah. The auctions don't end until when you're picking up stuff, they're over. It's over, Johnny. Like I said, Ginny, I know about Mary Engelbright. It's just I've never had any item. And so until you have an item, then you start to really go, those lights go off. If this was sitting at Savers, I never would have looked at it. I sure am going to look at them now. I mean, I'm like $40. Yes, more fragile, but still not real big. Not real big. Easy peasy.
Super cute.
Yeah. Again, small. fits in a 7x7x6 really easy. So
Yeah, too bad you didn't find a Mary Englebright teapot.
yes.
Because that stuff sells too. Like and you start to learn, like when you see more of her stuff, you start to recognize what it looks like. And I've spotted a teapot and I paid like maybe $5 for it, and I sold it for almost $60 to somebody in the Mary Englebright collectible group. And then I got another little figurine that's got two, like they're like sisters, and it says pals on the side of it, and it's marked so they're only a certain amount made. And I sold that for $50. And I bypassed eBay and went right to the collectibles, to the collector group.
Yeah, all right, I'll check those out. Yeah, Kathy, it was an estate sale. Most estate sales do auctions now because they make more money and it's less headache than having to keep your eye on 100 people walking through a house.
Mm-hmm.
So they like tonight while we were doing this week's auction was ending, but it was at a high-end house. And let me tell you, there was nothing that I wanted. I want the things in the house with a bunch of junk. Tonight they had a saddle that was already at $1,000 in bids.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I don't know shit about saddles, but someone who does, that might be a $3,000 saddle. I don't know. But that whole house was that level of high end. Like if you got a $1,000 saddle sitting in your living room, that's your kind of decor. All right. What are these, Becky, or anybody?
I can't really tell.
Are these to make sweaters out of?
Well, let me see the back of them. Like, does it have like a little loop or something on the back?
Hold on.
Because they look like buttons. They look like buttons. Okay, those are pretty.
They're very flexible. See?
Okay. Yeah, it looks like something you would use, like an applique or something.
A whole shit ton of them. So,
Oh, yeah, you could.
I mean, is this something I can sell? I mean, I didn't put that in. I didn't even know what the hell they are. Because I didn't know what to look up.
They can be sewn on. They can be transferred onto sweaters.
Cindy, you came in late. You're here at the end. We're done. What? Where are you been, Cindy? All right. So Cindy's late. So the blue box was this, Cindy. Where is my picture? There we go. I'll give Cindy a replay of it. That was
epic.
That was the blue box, a giant hanging seashell lamp. Yeah. So there's still some things that, I don't know, it's just $5-10. I don't know.
I'd list them like in a crafters group, or like definitely use it as craft. And because they're flexible, they can be glued on, they can be sewn on. They can be used.
Little hanging candles.
Ooh, those are cute. That's cute. I love it.
All right. So since people are being helpful, the hell are these? The show turned in. What the hell's this?
Here's my stuff, and then what the hell is it?
Are they just bracelets?
That's what they look like.
I mean,
or they could be used. Well, they're not going to fit you. Well, they're too big for napkin rings, but they might be. You could put curtains. Shove some curtains in there.
They're definitely not napkin rings, at least, unless you got giant effing napkins.
Yeah, I don't think they're shower curtain rings either.
Yeah, they're
either
they're like woven.
Yeah, I would either say bangles for the wrist or decorative things for your curtains.
And then things like this,
stuff up.
I thought I hit like the jackpot, but all these pins are just nothing.
Oh, those are just ribbons.
They're pins like the state of Iowa, state of Ohio, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Is it the shape of the state, or does it just say Ohio?
Yeah.
Put them on. Get some cork and do like they did with the those are cute.
St. Mississippi.
Yeah, do that with the with those like they did with the presidential pins, and then sell it as a lot.
Yep.
Can do that.
I kind of dug this guy, but his tail's missing.
Ooh, he's a little. That looks like Black Phillip from The Witch.
So he was kind of
cool. I kind of like him.
No tail.
I kind of like him.
All right. Oh, then I also got these cute little doggies. I don't know what they are.
Aww.
They look like poop dogs.
They look like hounds from hell, and I need them. Along with the Satan goat.
no marking. So what do you look up? Poop dogs?
Yes. What a book. are a couple shitty dogs I got.
Poop dogs. Get your poop dogs. All right.
Lot it up with the other hot dog you got.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Give me a big old thumbs up. No show this Sunday. Stacey and I are going to use our Disney season passes for the last time before they expire. And we're going to go have a little fun. Look at the hair.
It's
So-
like, I need a nap.
So shows will be back next Thursday and Sunday. And that's it. So I'm going
Sweet.
home. I'm going to leave this mess here for Zoe to start working on.
Yay. Well, you did good, kid.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Beck. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
paint
thanks
the
for
dog's
working
eyes
around.
red. Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh, yes. Mhm.
I don't know. They're kind of dead looking this way.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna keep them brown, leave them white, or
But-
you could spray paint them black and then do red eyes.
All the junk stuff is going in the garage sale. You want to give me a quarter, $1.50? Like, it's all just going to be, at that point, free money.
Yes.
You know? Now, don't sit around holding junk. You think you're going to have a garage sale. I know we're having one to clean out a bunch of stuff. So I'm like, all right, we're going to move it right to the garage and get it set up and then get it gone.
Nice.
All right, buddy. I am out of here. Have a good evening. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Debbie. And thanks to my wife who is taking a nap.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.